Hi, welcome to My Engine Build. This is Hooked on Strokers, and I'm your host today. What we're doing is we're getting our fantastic engine builder Jeff putting together my 413 cubic inch stroker. It's a 40 over 351 Windsor with 6.2 inch rods and a 4-inch stroke, yielding about 413 cubic inches. You can see that this block has been nicely prepared. It's been prepped with Gliptol on the inside. It's got ARP fasteners. We got a forged connecting rods and crank assembly, and we got beautiful dished pistons here. These are the pistons we're using in this. Has a pretty significant dish. We wanted something around 10.5 to 1 compression, so that we wouldn't have problems with gas when we're traveling. These pistons are hyper-eutectic. That means that they're saturated with silicon, and gives them a low expansion rate, but they're almost as strong as forged pistons. Got some beauty forged H-beam connecting rods here. Jeff's putting in the number 1 piston right now. He's got a special technique. He really likes doing it on the bench because gravity aids the job. And once he gets the rings through, he gives her one good bump, and yeah, the piston slides down, the connecting rod goes right into place. There you go. Pop goes the weasel. Caps are 3/8 inch, and they get tightened down to about how many?
63 foot-pounds.
63 foot-pounds on the very expensive digital snap-on torque gauge.
Check the side clearance.
And we're looking for what, 2 or 4 thousandths on each side?
Yeah, I'm going to check it with the feeler gauge. Smooth.
It's important that the engine turns smoothly all the way. If you got a binding situation, you got to take the whole thing apart.
Looking for any rings that are folded over, but you can feel it. It's so smooth.
So these heads are Procomp Electronics knockoffs of a Victor Junior head. So they got 208 intake valves and 160 on the exhaust. The chambers are about 65 cc's, let's say. We haven't actually measured them. They have been angle cut so that they're a little bit smaller, and the pushrod holes have been enlarged. We've got some very nice as-cast ports, which I believe are 195s. Again, we haven't measured them, but yeah, I can't imagine that they'd be much larger than that. And bigger than big exhaust ports that are 75 cc's. Significantly larger than a stock Ford 289-302 head. That's the real problem on those motors, is they don't breathe. This should help that significantly. I did a little bit of work around the valves, and I guess you guys probably did too.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Is that the intake and stuff going on there?
This is all the intake next, yeah. Yeah, what we've got, everybody loves the Edelbrock Performer RPM air gap. You get 25 or so extra horsepower down low, and this keeps the charge really cool. It's been developed a fair amount. It's been ported and relieved inside. This particular carburetor is a 750. We've got some nice parts on this one. It's got Percy's adjusted jets and billet base plate. Got a moon regulator and gauge, and a very adjustable quick fuel technology vacuum advance. One of my favorites, this is my version of a 715 CFM Holly. This has got float bowls similar to what came on the original Trans Am race cars. and the GT40 that won Le Mans. These are the 715 Holly Bowls. We put this also onto a 750 carburetor, so we got a couple of different looks here that we can work on today. We've got the drag race look, and we have the Trans Am look as well.